out something like that and mounting it, it's a special piece designed just for them that won't be seen anywhere else in the market.
And some of the more unusual stones that you brought, this time you brought cat's eye chrysoberyl. Tell us a little bit about those.
Well, I got those, a foreman in Brazil that I've known for years. I got this material and said, Sam, or Dallas, I think you'd really be interested in this. And I looked at them and I said, oh my gosh, to see one milk and honey cat's eye is incredible. But these they're two and they match identically, and that's I've never seen another pair like that before. So they're here at Susan's store, and I'm proud just to have people walk in and look at them. And of course, if somebody really wants something that's above and beyond anything, they're percent off.
So we hope that you'll come by. We're open today until 5. It's best if you call for an appointment. You can give us a call at 584-0022, and we can set up a time for you to meet with Dallas. He'll explain to you all about the gemstones, give you the prices, and then I'll help you with designs so that you'll be able to see what it is that you will like to have made with these gemstones. So have a great weekend. We'll see you next week. Bye now.
News on the hour and a half. Traffic and weather all day. Keeping you informed and up to date. El Paso's News Radio, 690 KTSM.
Dad, this was fun. I didn't think I'd like kayaking.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
News on the hour and a half. Traffic and weather all day. News Radio 690 is KTSM AM El Paso, First radio station.
I adopted Bento in 2010 from a shelter. A lot of people know him as Keyboard Cat.
That's just one adoption story that started at a shelter. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a pet near you. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Stay informed at jcsmradio.com.
I'm Julie Ryan. A federal judge is refusing a request to hold former President Trump's legal team in contempt. Lisa Taylor has more.
The request stems from failure to comply with a May subpoena to turn over remaining classified documents Trump still had. A U.S. district judge had urged the DOJ and Trump's lawyers to find a resolution themselves. DOJ asking the judge to find the legal team in contempt.
Lawmakers are urging President Biden to guarantee sick leave to rail workers. Here's Jim Forbes with the latest.
On Friday, over 70 House and Senate members wrote a letter to the president asking him to do anything he could to grant 7 days of sick leave for employees. Unionized rail workers have been trying to negotiate a deal with freight rail carriers, and Biden recently negotiated an agreement that prevented a massive strike. That agreement promises workers an increase in pay, but does not include any time off to recover from sickness or take care of a sick family member.
The daughter of House Speaker Nancy Pelosi says her father is getting better every day after a brutal attack left him seriously injured. Alexandra Pelosi said Friday that Paul Pelosi's physical scars are healing, but she doesn't know if the emotional scars will heal. He was injured at the couple's San Francisco home in late October when a man broke in and attacked them with a hammer. The TSA is reminding flyers to travel with unwrapped gifts this holiday season. Spokesperson Lisa Farbstein says if a wrapped package triggers an alarm at an airport security checkpoint, TSA officers are going to have to unwrap the gift to resolve the issue.
If the TSA officer has to unwrap the gift, well, that kind of ruins the whole point of the gift, right?
She says it's best to consider using a gift bag or a fancy gift box instead of wrapping items. It comes as the TSA prepares for an even busier holiday travel season as the new normal sets in after the coronavirus pandemic. You're listening to the latest on NBC News Radio.
From the K-Pop 14 Severe Weather Center, this is Chief Meteorologist Sandra Diaz. Our weekend starts off beautiful. In fact, the whole weekend looks really good, so get outdoors, enjoy it. It will be unseasonably warm. In fact, we could be looking at temperatures almost 10 degrees above average in the upper 60s by Sunday. As we start off next week, a potent, strong system moves in, and that is going to turn things around, bringing back winter-like weather. Log on to kfoxtv.com for your latest forecast.
There could be a single shot for COVID and the flu. Lisa G. reports.
Pfizer and BioNTech say they've gotten fast-track designation from the FDA for a vaccine that would cover both the flu and COVID. The company has already announced that they're in early-stage trials that would review the safety and effectiveness of the combined vaccine in healthy adults. The New York City Health Commissioner is issuing an advisory for people to mask up indoors or in crowded outdoor spaces. Natalie Migliore has more. Health Commissioner Dr. Ashwin Basan's warning comes as COVID-19 cases continue ticking upwards in New York City and across the nation. He's also strongly suggesting New Yorkers take other precautions like staying updated on vaccinations, testing, and practicing hand washing. His advisory to mask up follows New York State's recommendation in light of the so-called triple-demic, which includes RSV, the flu, and COVID. The jury hearing the sexual assault trial against movie producer Harvey Weinstein will return to the courtroom Monday morning to resume deliberations. Brad Siegel has the details.
Jury members still haven't reached a verdict after nearly 24 hours of deliberations over 6 days. The jury has yet to ask any evidentiary questions or request readbacks of trial testimony. The 70-year-old former movie producer is facing 7 counts, accused of sexually assaulting 4 women in the Los Angeles area, including the wife of Governor Gavin Newsom. Weinstein did not testify in his own defense. He remains behind bars.
Elton John is saying goodbye to Twitter. The artist posted his farewell on Friday and said, "I've decided to no longer use Twitter, given their recent change in policy, which will allow misinformation to flourish unchecked." Twitter owner Elon Musk responded, "I love your music," and asked, "Is there any misinformation in particular that you're concerned about?" Elton is the latest celebrity to leave the platform, following Jim Carrey, Whoopi Goldberg, Shonda Rhimes, and others. Julie Ryan, NBC News Radio.
Coverage you can count on, I take seriously, because that is me doing my job to make sure that everyone out there is being safe.
Wants Sandra Diaz on KFOX 14 News at 9. Count on KFOX 14 to find the truth behind the story. Is Stephanie S. Egbert is your dedicated investigative reporter. KFOX 14 investigates on KFOX 14 News at 9. Coverage you can count on.
Every week, hundreds of thousands of fans download the popular Stuff They Don't Want You to Know podcast to get to the bottom of popular culture's biggest myths. And now, the Stuff They Don't Want You to Know book separates conspiracy facts from conspiracy theories, from biological testing to our endless fascination with the Kennedy assassination. This holiday season, give the gift that explains the unexplainable. The Stuff They Don't Want You to Know book. Available now. Order at StuffYouShouldReadBooks.com or wherever you buy your books.
iHeartRadio Earth is here with a new way to enjoy our beautiful planet. Reduce your impact on the environment this fall by packing a waste-free lunch for school or work. Avoid foods with excessive packaging. Use reusable cutlery, napkins, cups, bags, and containers, and recycle or compost any waste when possible. Brought to you by iHeartRadio Earth and the National Environmental Education Foundation. To find more tips for smarter, sustainable living, or to take action in your own community, go to iHeartRadio.com/Earth.
El Paso's News Radio 690 KTSM.
Standing unit that does air. It brings